welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So guys, today's video I will be showing you how to do the dipping method all the way through. As you can see, I purchased me another mannequin hand. The one I used for videos a while back when I did record. That hand, I actually lost the pinky finger. I have 3 girls, so I'm gonna tell them where it's at. So this will be a lot better on video than the little nails that be on the sticks and stuff. So I know I said I was gonna be posting videos soon, which I really meant soon. I've been really busy, y'all. But I did tell a supporter that I would show her how to do her own nails. And I'm showing today how to do the dip method. And by following this step, you will be able to do your whole hand. And it is so simple using powder dip. And like I've told y'all before, I literally taught myself how to do nails. It is so easy. Okay, and for this video, you will need your nail trimmers, your nail brush, and yes, this has been through a lot. You need your sealer, SNS. You need your activator, SNS. This is the primer that you need as well. Primer is first. I don't put primer on every time, but you are supposed to use primer, then the base, and then the activator, okay? Also, you need acrylic. It doesn't matter what kind of acrylic you get. Whatever color, any acrylic, it could be dip, regular acrylic. The key to powder dip is building. So no matter what powder you buy, just be sure you use as much as you need to get the thickness that you need. If you're somebody that's hard on your hands with using dip, I suggest dipping your nails at least 3 times so you can have thickness. Someone that's not as busy, maybe one or two dips can help them. But other than that, if you are busy on your hands, 3 to the max. It just builds the strength and gives you the thickness, okay? You will need your file. I always use 100, 180. Don't use 100, 180 on the natural nail, but I do use it for the fake nails, okay? I decided to use the soft gel on file. I purchased these off Amazon. Everything I'm showing you is off of Amazon. I have not got the links in my description, but I do tell y'all what products you need. And Amazon is not the only place you can shop for these products. You have Shein, you have Temu, you have Walmart, you have the nail supply store. You can basically go to Family Dollar, Dollar General, anywhere to purchase, well, not these, or the acrylic, but, you know, for the basics, okay? Because I actually purchased some of the base at a nail supply store. And then too, I do want to remind you, you can get the whole dip powder dipping kit. You can get it from Walmart. They also sell the beginner friendly ones at Dollar General. So when it comes to this as a beginner, you can purchase it anywhere. Well, everything you need in a box if you want to do it that way. But separately, Amazon, Walmart, your beauty supply store, and, you know, anywhere that you can get nail supply stuff, okay? All right, and so this actually comes with 240 pieces. And the beauty about these is that it's already pre-cut. And let me see if I can show it to you. It's actually pre-cut already and shaped. And it's literally for someone that likes the shorter look. So I definitely got these off Amazon. And here's the name. I will let you read it because I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Okay. And so the first thing we're going to do with our nail is, of course, clip it. I already trimmed it. And y'all excuse my nails. Excuse any sounds you may hear in the background. My kids are up running around. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to file this nail. And of course, this is considered your natural nail. The next thing you want to do is you want to lightly buff your nail. Once again, don't use this file on your nail. A regular nail file will do, okay? I'm only doing this because this was the nail that I had on that I could find the fastest to make this video for you all. And when you file your nail, do not file your skin. Just file the nail itself, okay? And I normally use a nail drill and I use a sanding band. That's how I do mine. But as a beginner, please just use a file for now, okay? And I'm actually recording on my phone, so I would love to zoom in a lot closer, but I'm not able to on my phone like I want to, okay? So I will probably be putting a nail in and out of the camera for you, just so you can see what it looks like. And once again, I was self-taught. I taught myself how to do my nails. And so the way that a professional, somebody probably would do them, I don't. But everything I'm teaching you works perfect for me and people nails that I've also done. Okay? All right? And so that's what it will look like. And so what I'm going to do now is just dust it off, okay? And be sure to get as much shine. Please get as much shine off as you can, okay? I just want to make sure that I got everywhere. That way that nail will lay really good, okay? All right. And so we got that done. The next thing we're going to go ahead and do for this nail is that I'm going to pick and choose what nail fits on the mannequin finger. And this one actually does. The only problem is it's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to have to trim this and trim this other side, okay? But normally when you do, when you're adding your tip on, make sure it fits sidewall to sidewall, okay? And I'm actually going to go ahead and trim it. And all you got to do is just take like a little nail clipper or a fingernail file. And I should have had this prepared before I got on camera, huh? So, just so I won't be taking all day, I'm going to just go ahead and adhere it on here. And so, what you're going to do is adhere it down. And then I'm going to take my file and I'm going to file it off. Now, you do need glue. And the best glue that you can use, glues, I use these. Okay. And I also use this glue. Sally's Beauty Secret Nail Glue. It really works. So, I don't know if you're a fan of TikTok, and TikTok is mainly where I hear it at, but it does what they say it does. It works really well. And I found my scissors, y'all. So I'm just clipping the ends off because I want to make sure I get this nail to adhere like I need it to. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this off as well. And as a beginner, you won't need to do all of this. I'm just doing this because I chose a bigger one than what I was supposed to. But always make sure your nail fits sidewall to sidewall, okay? Alright? And so now this is what it looks like. So hard to see with clear. Alright? And then I'm going to put it right here on the tip. Now, if you use your base like I do, and it's safe, I've done it before. I've used it for full covers. And it seals very well, okay? You'll just put it right at the tip, not too much. Just like using glue, okay? Just like using glue. Then you're going to take your nail tip. And as you can see, you're going to place it at the end of your nail. And you're going to hold it for a few seconds. Okay? And with the base, it might take a little bit longer. That's okay. We are taking time with our nails right now, okay? And I will tell you, if you decide to get the soft gel on file nails and they already pre-cut, this will take less time with having it'll cut down on your filing time because you already got your shape and you got your you already got the shape and the length that you want, and it just cuts down a whole lot of a little bit of your steps, you know, so it won't take as long. So we are still trying to get it to adhere on here really well, and I'm applying that pressure. Okay, and so now it's adhered, as you can see. And the next thing that we're going to do is take our file and the line, which is so hard because I decided to use clear. I don't know why I don't use a natural color. Next video, I'll make sure I use a natural color so you can see it a lot better. What you're going to do is take your file and gently file across the lining. You're going to make sure that nail doesn't come off. And, you know, you're just doing it really light. Don't do nothing, you know, a whole lot. You don't have to do all that. Just want to make sure that line that is adhered to the nail very well, okay? All right. And so now the next thing we're going to do is just take the shine off the nail tip. Do it the same way. Just like that. Want to just make sure we take the shine off the nail. Like I told you, I'm doing it lightly. I'm not doing it too hard. All right. And now what I'm doing is I'm just filing my nail. And the only reason why I'm having to do this, like I told you, the nail is already shaped. It's just because I didn't have the right size nail. So it required me just to do a little more, okay? But you will not have to do this, okay? I'm only doing it because I didn't have the right size nail. Okay. Y'all using this little hand, I gotta get back used to it. Okay. All right. And I think that's pretty much done it for that part. Now let me go ahead and kind of adjust her a little bit for me. Okay. And that's what she's looking like so far. You know, she getting there. All right. So the next thing you're going to need is your S&S. Again, the gel base. I'll show y'all the back picture. But this is what it looks like on the front. I guess the lighting is messing it up. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to do a thin layer. Just make sure that whole nail is polished. And you use this just like fingernail polish. If you can polish your nails, you can do S&S. Just be sure not to get any on the skin. Okay? Pat it down all the way. That's how I do it, so I can make sure that powder is not going everywhere. Alright? And the first thing you want to do is just dip it into your powder. Make sure you cover the whole nail. It'll look like that. Tap it off. That's all you're going to do is tap it off. Just like that. That's what it's going to look like. Tap it off. Then what you want to do is lightly brush it off, okay? So we're brushing off excess powder. And the first layer looks like that. That's what that first layer looked like. And I need to press it down, but I'm not going to press it down. So that's what the first layer look like. And the reason why I said I want to press it down is because of the little fake nail base. But that's what it's looking like so far. And this is what one layer. All right. And so what we're going to do now is do the same thing. So remember, the first step when applying the dip pattern is make sure you polish that nail fully with the base first. And then the second step is dusting it off really well. The second time you do it again, do it the same way. You're going to cover that whole nail. Just like that. And then you're going to dip it again. Just like that. All the way in it. That's what it'll look like. Covered. You want to tap it off. And when you use your brush, lightly brush it off. Don't apply a lot of pressure. You don't have to apply any pressure for this, okay? And that's what two look like, okay? And another way to check your thickness is look at the end of it. Looking at the end of the nail, you can see how thick that nail is going to be, okay? All right. And we want a thicker nail, so we're going to apply it one more time, okay? You're going to take it. And y'all, I told y'all, your bottles get sticky, so please apply cuticle oil around the top so it won't stick. And it won't get the gunky stuff on the top like it is now. That's the reason why I keep moving my brush around in the bottle. Okay? All right? And so I'm adding a little bit more. What we're going to do, we're going to dip one more time, okay? Make sure to dip it all the way in, the whole entire nail. Then you're going to pat it off, okay? And that's what it's supposed to look like. And then you're going to brush it off lightly. All right? 3 is enough for this video purpose. Now, if you're doing any end caps with decals, like I showed y'all in the previous videos, it will take way more than that to build. The fun thing about dip is that you just you be very creative and do what you want to with it. You could be the same way with doing it the acrylic way too, but get what I'm trying to say. Okay? All right. So, now that we're at this step, we have dipped the nail 3 times. We're going to take our S&S and the activator, and we are going to apply it to the nail. Just like that. We're going to apply it to that nail. All right? You will let that nail dry. It will take a few seconds for this to harden. Okay? And once it hardens, that's when you could go to shaping it, which I am going to have to shape it because it's still kind of shapeless, as you can see. I'm going to have to put it into, shape it like it needs to be. But the way to test the way to test the nail to see if it's dry, you will press on it. Not pressing it hard, but you will gently tap on it to see if it's dry. If you have an indentation on there or any spots, that means it's not dry. And it does not take long, okay? And as you can see, I'm lightly doing it. And for this, it dried that quick, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just reshaping it. I'm reshaping it just a little. This was actually coughing. I know the angle might look kind of weird. Okay. And it is. Because too, I am definitely not trying to break my little hand. I just got it. So we are going to work with this, okay? All right. So we back at the same shape. It's the coffin shape, okay? I guess that's just how this finger is going to do for me as far as the way it's sitting up like that. Thought I had it pressed down, but I guess it's right. I don't know. But anyways, this is what it looks like now. Now, this nail is ready for shaping. If it was your natural nail, of course you would buff it and file it. And I don't have anything to file because normally with dip, unless you're adding decals and a whole lot to it, some people don't really have to do nothing but shape that nail and go over it and buffer over it and put whatever they're gonna put on the design and to be gone. Of course, you clean your cuticle up because dip is really that easy, okay? All right. And so the next steps we're gonna do, since the shape is there, okay? The shape is there. We are going to go ahead and take a buffer. All right. So I got this little buffer because I don't know what my other buffer is, okay? You can purchase these off Amazon as well. When you buff, you just buff one in one direction, okay? And you file in one direction, depending on if you're on this side or that side. That's how you file the right way. I was taught in this school, but I do, once again, what I want to do. And yes, I did go to nail school for a little. I'm a W amputee, and I have leg pain. One day I'm up running around, just like you, and then the next week or two, I can be in my wheelchair. So, I didn't complete it, but we're going to get back in there, right? And this is what a nail's supposed to look like, okay? Beautiful, right? Yeah, that is pretty. And this is what your nail is supposed to feel like and look like when you're done with applying the dip, okay? And when I tell y'all it is so easy, there is nothing to it. There's nothing to it. And I know you see like a little white streak that's underneath this. Why I did it, I don't know. Maybe some of the glue caught some of my acrylic and it stuck to it underneath. Only thing I'm thinking that could have happened. But besides that, this is a beautiful shaped coffin nail. And it's very smooth to the touch. Okay. And this is really, really easy. Okay. And after this, you can add your polish and your design, whatever you desire. Okay. And this is how you use the powder dip on your nails. And you just do the same steps I just taught you on each finger. And I promise you, if you do the steps like I did, you'll have a long lasting set, okay? And I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And I will continue to send out post my prayers in the videos. And I'm happy to see and hear that it is touching people every day. God bless you all, and I hope y'all have a blessed and safe one. Thank you for watching.